The Japanese samurai don't use reminders, yet they remembered strategies, names, battle plans, even under pressure. Today, I'll show you how they trained their memory to remember everything and how you can use it in modern life. The samurai weren't just warriors, they were mental athletes. A samurai who forgot details didn't just fail an exam, he lost battles, honor, and sometimes his life. So memory wasn't just a talent, it was a training. In this video, I will show you the 5 principles the Japanese samurai used to remember everything even under pressure. But before we go on, I want to thank you for being a member of this family. Your likes and comments have always helped to push our videos to the right people. And if you are new here, welcome to the family. Please do well to subscribe and always drop a note at the comment section. Let's continue. The first principle, Zanshin, which is continuous awareness. In Japan, they believe that even after an action ends, the mind stays awake, stays alert, present, and unbroken. A samurai didn't rush through moments, he stayed inside them. Sword drawn or sword returned. His awareness never dropped. That state is called Zanshin. But today's problem? We read while scrolling. We listen while thinking ahead. We learn half present, and later we say, I forgot. But forgetting isn't the problem, absence is. The samurai rule says, what you don't fully experience, you can't remember. Memory is not storage. It is presence. So you have to practice this when learning anything. One task, one focus, no multitasking. Finish, then pause. Stay with the moment for a few seconds longer. That pause is Zanshin. Do this consistently and your memory sharpens naturally. No tricks, no hacks, just awareness. And awareness never forgets. Principle 2, memory through meaning, not repetition. The samurai didn't memorize at random. They never asked the brain to hold empty information. Every technique existed for a reason. If a movement was learned, it was because lives depended on it. Meaning came first, then memory followed. Your brain works the same way. It doesn't remember facts. It remembers significance. That's why you forget names. But remember insults. Lessons fade, but stories stay. Repetition alone is exhausting. You repeat, you cram, you forget. Not because you're weak, but because the mind refuses to store what feels meaningless. So stop asking, how do I remember this? Ask a better question. Why does this matter? What problem does it solve? What happens if I ignore it? How does this change my life? The moment meaning appears, attention sharpens. The brain leans in. Memory stops slipping and starts anchoring. Repetition trains the muscles, but meaning trains the mind. And once the mind understands why, it never needs to be forced to remember. The third principle, visualization. Before battle, the samurai trained without moving a muscle. They replayed everything inside the mind. The steps, the timing, the terrain beneath their feet, even the outcome. This practice had a name. It is called mental rehearsal, because the brain doesn't clearly separate real experience from vivid imagination. To the mind, a clearly imagined event feels real, and what feels real gets remembered. So the samurai turned information into images. Names became faces, ideas became scenes, plans became mental movies. Nothing stayed abstract. When something was unclear, it was forgotten. When it was visual, it stayed. Here's the rule. The clearer the image, the stronger the memory. Blurry thoughts fade. Sharp pictures remain. So when you want to remember, don't repeat the words. See them. Build the scene. Visualize it. Because the mind remembers what it can watch. Principle 4. Mei, the power of pause. In Japanese philosophy, ma means intentional space, not emptiness. Room to let meaning land. The samurai understood this. They paused before action. They paused after learning. They paused between thoughts. Not from hesitation, but from awareness. But today, we rush. We consume. We stack information endlessly. And in all that noise, memory quietly disappears. The brain doesn't store chaos, it stores what has space. So try this. After learning something new, stop, breathe, mentally repeat it once. No phone. No input, no rush. That small pause sends a signal to the brain. It says, this is important, keep this. Ma is not wasted time. It is the moment memory is sealed. Principle 5. Daily review, the way of the sword. A samurai never sharpened his sword once and called it mastery. He sharpened it every day, quietly, patiently, without drama. Memory works the same way. It isn't built in one intense session. It's built through gentle, consistent contact. So forget cramming. Instead, review small. Review daily. Review calmly. No pressure. No panic. No overload. 5 minutes a day beats 2 hours of stress. Because consistency keeps the edge sharp. You don't forget because you're lazy. You forget because your mind is overloaded. Too much input, too little presence. The samurai didn't try to remember more. They lived slower, deeper, with intention. Memory is not force. It's not pressure. It's alignment. And when your mind is aligned, remembering becomes effortless. If this helped you, train your mind like a samurai. A calm mind remembers everything.